All right, ladies and gentlemen, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Wayne Dupree, and I am a writer with the politicalinsider.com. It's Friday, and sorry about that, sir. President Trump is getting ready to take a trip to overseas, his first overseas trip. So, Mr. President, have a great time. We got your back. Don't drink a whole lot of water over there, but everything will be right. All right, we're going to take your questions today here on the Political Insider. Actually, all of us at the Political Insider want to wish y'all a happy weekend, and we want to thank you for checking out our pages, and for sharing our stories, and also visiting our website at thepoliticalinsider.com. So I wanted to throw that out there before I start taking questions today. Remember, the questions can be about everything. Everything and anything that you got. Our little crackpot team has will be delivering me the questions. So whatever you got, bring them on. President Trump is getting ready to go over on his first overseas trip. You got the investigation. You have the special counselor in front. You have innuendos, Maxine Waters, anything. Sports. If you want to talk sports, bring it on. So we're looking forward to that. Okay. Let's see. Did you see reports Evan McMullin was spying on Yes. Evan McMullin, I've never liked him from the beginning, actually. I never have liked Evan McMullin from the beginning. He has been a thorn, unwanted thorn, in the side of, actually, Trump supporters. Not really Trump, because Trump really doesn't recognize Evan McMullin. Trump supporters are more angry at McMullin than anything. Trump does, like I said, Trump... Evan who? What? So there we go. Homer Collins. So what do you think about the Dems wanting Mueller as a special counselor? Homer, I'm going to tell you this, and I'm not going to change how I've looked at this. I think Mueller is bad. I really do. I watched him as the FBI director sit in front of Congress, and Jim Jordan took him apart on the IRS scandal. That's right. Robert Mueller was FBI director during the IRS scandal, and he didn't know nothing. He didn't know anything. So with that, I have to say that, oh my God. Okay. So y'all got music now. My phone is going off. Sorry about that. Yeah. All right. As for Mueller, I really think that he's a bad pick. I really do. Even though both sides say that they like him, I think they like him because he's nice. They like him because he's been there before. But the special counselor needs to be somebody outside of Washington. Bring somebody that nobody really never heard of before, that doesn't have an allegiance to anybody. Wayne Wharf. Evan McMullin is a CIA planted globalist. Well, I don't know about that, but he is a traitor. And some of the things that he has said about President Trump, the administration, Trump fans, Trump supporters, you have to question Evan McMullin. And he got into the race so that he could beat Donald Trump in Utah. And he lost. I don't see him as credible. I see him as somebody who is just a troublemaker. Somebody who just gets out there and says whatever they need to, and hopefully somebody will pick it up and give him some recognition. I don't even recognize him. I don't think about his Twitter account. I don't think about his Facebook account. I don't think about nothing that Evan McMullin has to say. But I do know he's out there. That's the thing. I do know he is out there. But he doesn't hurt Donald Trump in any way. So, yeah, he doesn't hurt Donald Trump in any way. So how many of you are looking toward President Trump and Saudi Arabian trip? Hopefully, what do you think for those that are out there right now, what do you think he's going to talk about with his big speech? Because I know he's not going to bow to the Saudi prince like someone who shall not be named. But hopefully he goes over there and he starts talking about ISIS. Hopefully he says, y'all got to help us. Y'all can't stand on the sideline. Y'all have to take, as a matter of fact, y'all have to take the wheel on this because we aren't over here. Y'all have to take the wheel on this and we'll back you up. But you have to be serious about going after these radical Islamic terrorists. Now, I can see him saying that. I can see Donald Trump saying that. I just hope he says it. You know, because there's a lot of things that he has said over here that you would expect him to be able to say anywhere. And that's who Donald Trump is. You know, he's not going to say one thing for home and then one thing away from home. How many of y'all saw that New York car crash into those people? We have a great story on the Political Insider about it. I took a look at that. I saw another angle. Let me tell you something. That man wasn't drunk. That man was not drunk. First off, he was in the far left lane. He was in the far left lane. He was going with the traffic. If he was drunk, he would have been all over the place in the far left lane, right lane, and everything. He wasn't drunk. He wasn't on PCP. He was in the far left lane, and then when he got into the intersection, he swooped around the right lane. He swooped around the right lane and then went up on the curb to where all those people were. And it's a wonder he didn't kill more. It's a wonder he did not kill more. And he probably would have if he didn't see that barrier. He didn't see that barrier because people were standing in front of it. If that barrier wasn't there, he probably would have killed a whole lot more. But, you know, the media and the people from New York are like, oh yeah, well, you know, he was drunk. He had drugs in the system. No, he meant to do that. Now I don't know why he did it. You know, unless he wanted to be infamous. But no, whatever. Tom McElroy. What do you think of Keith Olbermann's tirade? Keith Olbermann, who? Who is Keith? I remember a long time ago there used to be somebody on Sports Center. I think his name was Keith Olbermann, but I haven't heard of anything about this guy ever since. I mean, he's probably the first whiny. Well, Democrats have always been whiny, but he's probably one of the first on-screen personalities that has been whining about the Republicans like that outside of politics, because he used MSNBC nightly to go after Bush, and any Republican that he could get his hands on. So I really don't think about Keith Olbermann. I mean, you know, he's in his own hell. He's trying to be relevant. That's what I think about him. Mitch Silberberg. Mitch, really? Is that your real name? Silberberg. I feel like I'm on Sesame Street. Sorry about that, Mitch. Your thoughts on former Obama General McMaster's meltdown. Tell staff he would not deal with that high school of Hope Hicks. Did he really say that? Did McMaster really say that he would not deal with that high school of Hope Hicks? Because if he did, he gonna be gone. I'll tell you that. You don't mess with Hope. I mean, there's just some people that you don't mess with in the Trump family, and Hope Hicks is one of them. Corey Lewandowski found that out, and that's why Corey is not with the campaign. I mean, or with the administration. Corey could have been gone after the incident where the girl lied on him, and everybody was calling for him to be fired, and Trump didn't fire him. Okay, but when he had a personal shouting match with Hope Hicks, that's what got him fired. You don't mess with Hope. Hope is like one of Trump's children, man. McMaster won't be there for a while. If that really happened, if McMaster really did say that he would not deal with that high schooler Hope Hicks, he'll be gone. Harry Snappy, Wayne, are you a Muslim or Mormon? Neither. I'm Pentecostal. Man, what's wrong with you, man? If I was Muslim, I would at least have some type of Muhammad or Abdul attached to my name. And if I was Mormon, I would at least have a white shirt and black pants with my traveling my traveling kit and maybe a bike. But no, I'm Pentecostal, man. Kathy Collins, what do you think he will accomplish by this trip? I think President Trump will accomplish one major difference than what a person who shall not be named did not do for the 8 years that he was in office. Trump is going to project strength. When Trump walks in the room, he's a big, tall man. He's a big man. He's a big, tall man. And when he walks into the room, you know he's in the room. Strength. He's going to project American strength. He's already projected strength on the national, global side. And I'm not talking about what he did in Syria, because Syria, what he did in Syria and what he did in Afghanistan was like night and day. Because what he did for the airfield, whatever. Because the airfield was back up in a day. What he did in Afghanistan, in front of the whole world, this man right here, this man dropped the closest thing to a nuclear bomb that we got at our arsenal. The closest thing to a nuclear bomb, he dropped it after one of our people were killed by ISIS. Now, you tell me. He's already shown that, look, you kill one of ours, I'm definitely going to kill thousands of yours. Thousands. So now he's going over there and he's going to project strength from appearance. And that's something we haven't had for a while. Let's see. Wayne, did you see the new Roger Stone documentary? I love it. No, D. No. Roger Stone. And I'm not really a Roger Stone fan. He has said a couple things that you have to question, and even Donald Trump had to pause him for a second. He was like, "No, Roger Stone didn't tell me to do anything. I'd do anything." Okay, spirit guide. All right, okay, all right. He's a weird guy. He's a weird guy. Hey, Derek, I thought I was your spirit guy, man. What's wrong with you? You moonlighting? You moonlighting with Roger Stone? Is that it? I'm talking to, he's a troublemaker. Yeah, he is a troublemaker. He is a troublemaker. William King, what are your thoughts about taking down the monuments in New Orleans? You know what? Good question. Good question. Let me explain something to y'all. Because this monument thing and this flag thing have gone too far. Woody Woodpecker. It's gone too far. The thing is, when monuments go up, they also remind people of where this country has been and where we don't want to go back if it's a bad monument. Okay? Once you start doing that to those monuments, will you start doing that to good, positive monuments too? Will you go to Oklahoma and start messing with those monuments for the people that were killed in that Oklahoma bombing? Will you go to Pennsylvania, where one of the flights of the 9/11 went down? Are you going to destroy that too? Because radical Muslims had something to do with that? Where does it stop? The monuments don't mean nothing to us. They don't. Snowflakes, man. Snowflakes. That's all it is. Wayne, here's some of the info. Mitch Hicks and McMaster clash after it was revealed that McMaster was caught interviewing media people from Petraeus firm KKR. Oh. Well, I mean, they had a disagreement. And Hope probably went to go tell Trump, which I'm sure she probably did. And McMaster went public, I guess, and said he didn't need to deal with the whole high school. I really can't believe he said that, because if he said that out in public, somebody, let's see, who was it? Mitch. Yeah, Mitch said, I don't know whether that was on TV or wasn't written. Mitch tell staff he will not deal with that high schooler Hope Hicks. If he said that in public, by the time President Trump gets back from his trip, McMaster's going to be gone. If he said that in public. If he said that in private and somebody leaked it, well, then, because, the White House does have a problem with leaks. Then he might survive it. He might. But you don't go after Hope Hicks. That's something that you don't do. You don't go after Miss Hicks. Like I said before, she's a family member, basically. Don't do it. McMasters. What do you think Trump is going to say? This is from James. What do you think Trump is going to say about Islam in his speech from Saudi Arabia? I said it before. I hope that Trump gets in front of the camera and says Saudi Arabia and other Muslim countries in this area need to start taking care of ISIS. And we will have your back. We won't take the lead, but we will have your back. This is your problem over here. This is not our problem. This is your problem. And we will back you up. But it won't be a U.S.-led effort. We know that there are radical Islamic terrorists over here in your region, in your area. So we are going to take care of it. We're going to watch you take care of it, and then we will back you up if you need help. That's what I think Trump is going to say. And then, if you want to add a cherry on top, because if you don't do what needs to be done to ISIS over here, then it's going to happen. Then it's going to bring it over to our country. And I'm going to tell you right now, we can't have that. We can't have it. That's what I think. That's what I think Trump should say. That's what I think he should say. But I want to. If we don't have any more questions, I don't know what y'all think about the special investigation for the Russian thing. I still think that the Russian investigation thing is bull crap. I do. I really, because why in the world would Russia help President Trump? Russia Russia works more with Democrats than they do with Republicans. I mean, look at the policies. The policies from the Democrat Party are more communist than the Republican. You know. So, I don't know. I don't agree with Mueller as the special counselor. And I'm with Representative Louis Gohmert on this one. Because Gohmert was like, he's egotistical. He spends a whole lot of money and you don't see no results. That's what he said. He spends money and you don't see no results. And President Trump is like, all the stuff that Obama did, and none of y'all brought in a special counselor for that. And now y'all gonna bring in a special counselor for me off of innuendos, allegations, and accusations? That's not right. That's not right. That's not right in anybody's book. Oh, man. What a crazy day. All right, listen. I'm not going to hold y'all. My name is Wayne Dupree. I am with thepoliticalinsider.com. Make sure that you continue to check out the website over the weekend. You know we do put out stories over the weekend. So make sure you at least, when you get there to the website, make sure you bookmark it and share it, okay? Make sure you bookmark it and share it because we got some big stories coming for you this weekend, and you don't want to miss it, okay? You do not want to miss it. We even have a place where you can sign up for a newsletter, for our newsletter to stay in tune, stay updated with the Political Insider's news updates. So from me to you, and from the Political Insider to you, thank you. We enjoy we enjoy having you on our page. Don't forget to like and follow in the top left-hand corner right here. Like and follow the page. Okay, Mr. Trump, you follow the page, don't you? There we go. You saw him. Okay. You can also follow me on my own Facebook page, Wayne Dupree Show. Make sure you check that out. Wayne Dupree Show. Okay, if that's it, God bless, and make sure that you hug somebody today. Yeah, hug somebody today. See, I'm kind of hugging the president. You know, I've interviewed this guy like maybe 5 times. Really, seriously, I have. On my radio show. You can download. Hey, Derek, can I give a shout out to my app so that people can download for my radio show? I gotta ask the boss. But no. Okay, there we go. You can download. I have a radio show every night from 9 to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We interview people like the president. We interview people in the news, conservatives. You can go to your Android store or go to your iPhone store. It's free. Look up The Wayne Dupree Show. Download it. You can. It's every night from 9 to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's only for 1 hour. So if you have to watch the Sean Hannity Show at 10, you can watch us or you can listen to us 1 hour before. Okay. So go to Android or the iPhone store and download the Wayne Dupree Show app. All right, I got to go. Political Insider, thank you so much. We're out.